Tonight's basketball game is brought to you in part by Townhouse. Pizza, roast beef, subs, and more. Located at 300 Elliott Street in Ashland, give them a call at 508-881-3010.
Hello again, everybody. From Ashland High School, it's Ashland High School Varsity Sports on WACA-TV. Tonight, the Ashland Public Schools and the Tri-Valley League present boys varsity basketball with the Ashland High School Clockers hosting the Holliston High School Panthers. And there's the introductions. This is the starters. That's their captain and
Sean Jewett sporting a nice little goat. You know, the high school beard is always a sign that he's probably close to being done growing.
Yep,
but
he's a senior.
Nice,
right?
little guard. One of the better players and one of the captains. And Holliston comes into this ball 3 up, 4 down. Lost to Millis, who Ashland beat. This could be a close, good contest.
That was I think the only common opponent.
Yeah, we're hoping for a victory tonight. Holliston coached by Jenna Gallster, and her little boy just ran out to give Mommy a hug. Going to be a distraction for the coach tonight too, Bob. Everything's working in the Clockers' favor tonight. Home court in the Morazy Athletic and Convocation Center. Now we'll pause for the national anthem.
Emily Wooden is going to sing the song tonight. Beautiful crystalline performance of the Star Spangled Banner. She's only a freshman, Emily Wood.
Nice job. Nice job. We could not have done better ourselves.
Well, she's an alto soprano?
I don't know, but she's a pretty good singer.
Tonight's game being played on, what is today, Bob?
The 15th of January, 2019, and brought to you by Townhouse Pizza. They brought the boys a cheese and a pepperoni tonight.
Oh, they're happy.
So we'll see if the crew can make it through the game. But I don't think I've ever had a pizza at Townhouse, always the subs. But the guy said it was delicious.
Once you get used to the subs, you hate to get something else.
They got a good roast beef sandwich too, Bob.
And we're underway. The Panthers in red, the Clockers in white. Quick jumper off the boards. We'll give that to Adam Alden Jewett.
The other Jewett.
Aiden Jewett.
Aiden Jewett, the other Jewett. Jewett to Jewett. An assist and a hoop.
Great start. Kavanaugh gets the start tonight. Hastings. They swing it.
Clockers look to have a height advantage playing against a man defense.
Bad pass, doesn't connect. Rabidou intended for Kavanaugh.
Yeah, Kevin expecting a little cut there, didn't get it, and the ball out of bounds, unforced error. Holliston ball.
Kevin Rabidou is number 3. Shea Hastings is 22, getting the start tonight.
Man-to-man defense on this side, too. Haven't seen much in the way of zones this year, Bob.
Kevin Russell, 24, couldn't get that board.
Yeah, Jewett, another shot. He looks like the shooter. The other one looks like the assist master. Pretty good defense there. Russell tipping the ball out of bounds. Holliston's ball.
Luke Campbell's 23. He's got it now. It's to the top of the key, pulls it back. Sean Jewett, short. Rabidou skies for the board. Quickly up the sideline to Hastings, stops and pops and front rims it. Gets his own rebound and puts it in.
Nice follow.
2-2. Just underway the first period. Bob Thacker and Bob Martell, along with Todd Carter and a cast of thousands, bringing you tonight's game live on Facebook. Connor Donovan with us tonight. Nikki Kotab. Cameron Tebow.
Dominic Kavanaugh, nice rebound that time. Just stood there until he was hit, drew the first foul of the game.
Good stroke there, wouldn't go. Campbell takes it into the key, nearly turned it over.
Yeah, high dribble, had to stop his dribble, otherwise it would have been a travel.
Who's that boy? 13 is Aiden Jewett. Kavanaugh showing his worth under the boards. Hastings
Free path to the
just couldn't float it.
free path to the basket, but just couldn't get it to go down. Coach Murphy telling his guys what to do on defense. They missed it on the first 2 attempts. Back cuts, they're leaving that wing open on the offside one. Jewett.
Yeah, nothing much doing. Good defense. Oh, that's a nice little move.
Nice little up and under that time.
Jacob Waldman, number 5.
Yeah, that's, you talk about playing defense with your feet. You got to stay in front of the player. He made a nice little drop step. A little too easy.
Dom gives it up.
Actually, not getting close to the basket, Bob. There.
Brandon Grover's 13. He's out there. He's open at the 3. Kavanaugh takes it in. Up and in.
Nice finish, Tom.
Dominic Kavanaugh showing some toughness underneath. And a hard foul on defense as well. As Tyler Cotting took advantage of Kavanaugh's efforts on the other end to beat him down court. Dom tried to make up ground. It was a hard foul. The shot was already missed.
Yeah, looks like on the scoreboard they assigned it incorrectly. They got 13 up there. Was Dom, and that's his second.
It's got to be Dom, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
13's
Grover's
not in
out
the game,
there.
so.
Oh, is he out gone now?
Yeah.
Kavanaugh with another board.
They have, well, if the Clockers shoot a little bit tonight, they have an opportunity to win this game.
Hastings, 3 doesn't go. They crash the boards. Grover couldn't get it. Flipped out of bounds. A little defensive tenacity by
Kevin Russell.
the blue and white.
Yep, nice little hands wide. Keep your hands out. Don't keep them down by your knees.
Three ball, no.
Nice breakout, Ashland.
Russell, coast to coast, and one.
Yeah, he got that nice aggressive roll.
Kevin Russell.
Nice finish from the left side. He is a
Good
lefty.
to see Kevin
Yeah.
go to the basket aggressively.
Yeah, get off the mark. Makes the conventional three-point play.
7-4, Ashland leading by 3. Aiden Jewett
The Clockers need to stay aggressive both offensively and defensively.
to brother Sean, we're guessing. On the cut down the lane, Campbell gets it.
Gets the roll.
Luke Campbell, beautiful play.
Yeah, nice cut there.
How nice is it to cut and have the ball come to you,
Yeah,
huh?
nice cut, nice pass. I think that's a play they've run before.
And the Clockers duplicated it but don't finish.
Same thing on the other end. Brandon Grover just couldn't finish that time.
Ahead to Jewett, went too strong to the hoop. Another rebound for Dom Cavanaugh. Ahead to Hastings. Sean pulls it back. Russells, they swing it to Rabidou. 3!
And that's a good sign. Kevin gets off the mark. That's going to be very beneficial.
10-6, Ashland leading by 4. Jewett at long 2, swish. That's Aiden.
That's his second hoop.
Aiden 13, Sean Jewett 3.
I don't see anybody on the Holliston team that's shy about shooting, Bob.
Hastings thought about it. Rabidou airballs that 3. Sean to Campbell again. He's open, doesn't go. Rebound by Russell. Rabidou.
Clock is not allowing many second shots.
Oh, waited too long to get it to Kavanaugh, and it got deflected out of bounds. And we got some subs for the Clockers. Jake Latessa, 11, comes into the game, and Rabidou sits.
Clockers just need to be a little more judicious on their passing, Bob. They've had some good opportunities. Look at this play.
Wow, Kevin Russell is that from Grover?
Grover.
Brandon Grover.
Nice
Wow.
design play.
Beautiful.
He just did a little back cut there and wide open under the hoop.
Nice move. Nice pass. Foul. Good passing by Aiden Jewett to set up Luke Campbell for a great opportunity.
Clever little guy. He looks for the open man, and he's pretty good about getting to the right guy in the right spot.
2 new players into the game for Holliston. Snuck in on me. 51. I don't have. And number 4 is Spencer Merkin. Let's go. Do we have a JV roster, Bob?
Yeah.
No. Do we? Yeah. No.
For Ashland?
No, for Holliston.
No, I do not.
We just don't have a number
Yeah.
4. I mean a 51. Try to judge by his height.
They don't care as much about their JVs as Ashland does. We put
That's
all
the
the
way,
names.
yes.
All the names.
We could call him Billy Ashworth until Billy actually enters the game.
You could do that. Well,
Rabbit is stripped in the lane. Oh, what a pass.
yeah, that was
Too difficult.
Threading the needle times 2. Pretty difficult.
Russell made a good pass, but we stepped on the line. Holliston ball.
Yeah, Ben College
College
doesn't have to rush it that much. He's got position. He's going to draw a foul anyway. Gather yourself. Nice pass, nice position. Too bad he didn't get the chance to finish. But the clock is clinging to a 3-point lead.
Geez, with Aiden Jewett, the 2 Jewett boys out there, and Merkin, number 4, bringing up the ball. Can't figure that out.
Yeah, doesn't make sense.
Oh, slick spot and a jump ball. A good result.
Yeah, good result for Holliston. Actually, he had his feet out of bounds. And
I don't see Billy Graham here tonight, so I don't know who would be cleaning the floor.
let's hope there's no blood spatter tonight.
Oh my God, that was something.
It was a mess.
No one's concerned about the floor.
Nope.
Kevin Rabidou. He's been the steadiest of the Clockers this season.
Yeah. Jinshi kind of gave up his body last game. He's sitting on the sideline with a big bandage on his finger.
Latessa had some good moments the last game we saw.
Yep.
Oh, Russell with an opening up, and it couldn't get it to go. College, Russell, no. Russell again, no.
4 chances from underneath.
Ashland ball out of bounds.
4 great chances.
Wow.
They were way above the Holliston players. Just couldn't finish. That's great aggressive offense. Just got to finish. Holliston now playing his zone. Yeah, nope, they're back in the man.
Latessa.
There it is. I don't know if Jake was saying I do this all the time or I'm surprised, but he got the 3 anyway.
15-9, Ashland leading by 6 as the first period starts to wind down. We're under 45 seconds. 8-minute periods in the Tri-Valley League.
Spencer Merkin playing the point, which is a little inexplicable. Jewett did a nice job controlling the tempo on the ball. Not that Merkin's not a good player, but I'd say he's the 2 guy, not the 1. Almost a 5-second violation, Bob. Good defense by the Clockers.
Campbell to Merkin. Sean Jewett. Oh, a very sweet move, but couldn't finish.
Russell, they're all over the boards. They don't give Holliston a second chance.
Shot clock is off. Hastings!
That's a really good aggressive move.
Shea Hastings. 17-9, Ashland leading by 8, 7 seconds left. Campbell makes the wise decision.
That's a playground move, but effective.
He had to get it up, you know, that's what I meant.
Yeah.
17-11 as the first period ends, and a very good first period.
How about that, Bobby?
For Ashland.
Clock is, and he didn't play very well offensively. With 17 points for them in a period is a major accomplishment.
Yeah, they're coming off, if I'm not mistaken, Friday night they got beat pretty bad. I think it might have been a 26-point loss, something like that. Can't remember the opponent, to tell you the truth. So they've been beat up pretty bad in 3 games, 3 TVL games this year.
If they smell blood in the water, they're going to go after it because they've been left hungry a few times recently. No, Clockers first period, 17 points. They had a couple of threes in the games we've done. They haven't done a lot of that. They're looking for each other, taking care of the ball. Turnovers down a little bit. I think they've done a nice job offensively, but especially defensively. They've limited Holliston to 1 shot just about every possession.
Yeah, and I'm seeing some pretty good intensity, Bob.
Yeah. Well, it's characteristic of Clocker teams that they don't quit, but it's hard not to get discouraged with some of the games they've played where they've really been blown out. But tonight, up 6 after a period, second period, Bob Thacker, voice of the Clockers.
You know, I see a growing confidence in Shea Hastings, too.
Yes, he's being real aggressive.
Sean Jewett. I wouldn't blame the Jewetts, particularly Sean, if they thought they had to start doing a little more scoring.
Yeah. Now they're looking for their offense, and they're looking to push the ball.
Campbell, you know, give him credit. He's going to the hoop. It was an awkward shot. He got bumped, but he's going to the hoop, and he's going to get free throws.
This set offense isn't working too well, Bob, because the Clockers have a distinct height advantage, so they're trying to push the ball.
It's very seldom that we use that phrase. Clockers have a height advantage. We just don't see that.
No, it doesn't happen that often.
Campbell can shoot free throws.
Yeah, his 6th point. He's got 6 of the 12 points for Holliston.
Well, you know, the Coach Murphy has gone to the junior varsity squad for some young players to build up his varsity and looking to the future as well. Yeah. And one of them's out there right away, the sophomore, Mason Debanowitz, number 5.
Yeah, you got to play to get better.
We also have a freshman on the squad now, Jake Rimza. He wears number 2. We haven't seen him on the court yet. Well, Kavanaugh with a move. He tried to dish to the corner, got it back.
He was alone with 4 defenders underneath. And
did he pass to himself?
He got it blocked.
Did he,
got it
oh,
back,
is that what it was?
Yeah.
I think Dom's got to be happy the way that resulted.
Yeah, he was in no man's land there.
Swish.
Dom, that's his 3rd point. CAF coach had a message for the players. It should be look for your offense. Don't look to pass, overpass.
Good Brandon Grover track that one down, but it goes red. 20-13, Ashland leading by 7. We're in the second period at Ashland High School. The Clockers and the Panthers on WACA-TV, your exclusive home for Ashland Varsity Sports.
Free ball there for a minute. Clockers playing nice extended defense.
Shot
down
clock
to 5.
at 5. Jewett will take it and make it.
Well, I'll tell you, great defense.
On the cut to Kavanaugh, he lays it in.
Storm for 2.
That came from Jake Latessa.
Yeah, right back at you.
Aiden Jewett wants to do something, finds brother Sean. Oh, foul along the way, non-shooting. The 5th or 6th on Ashland, I guess. 6th.
Jake Latessa call for that one, just, I guess, a little touch foul.
Clockers 1 foul away or 2 fouls away from the bonus.
He's going to tee him up now. Oh, come on. Come on, ref.
I missed it, what?
Jake said something, kind of mumbled it, but it was loud enough that the ref heard it. And if they hear it, they gotta call it.
Jewett couldn't get comfortable at the line. His first trip of the night.
Yeah.
He's got one more. And possession.
Doesn't look well balanced when he took that first one. Or the second. Jake getting a little talking to from coach about controlling his emotions. So take a little walk, get a drink of water, calm down, come back in. Happens.
No point. Oh, beautiful pass. Fall away.
Sean Jewett did not do well from the stripe, but that was a nice looking jump shot for him. And they're pressing.
They double. Great pass. Also pounds it too hard.
Here we go. Nice,
Brandon Grover.
Nice follow by Grover off the Russell miss.
24-18, Ashland leading by 6. Oh, it didn't surprise Jewett didn't take a little fall away there.
Well, every time the Panthers have scored, the Clockers have come right back.
High post. Or low post, I should say. Campbell, the sky 3.
Nice high arching 3.
Wow.
He's had quite a first half.
Boys heating it up. 24-21, Ashland leading by 3.
He almost got 10 this first half.
Great pass. He's going to shoot it. No. Dabanowitz made a good pass, got it back, had a good shot. Couldn't get it to go. Campbell goes behind the back. Watch his feet. He doesn't travel. Jewett's got it. 3 ball to tie the game. Yes! Aiden Jewett.
Brother to brother, and after going up by 6, Bob, I think was the biggest lead. The Clockers have been tied up.
Was it 17-11
yeah.
at the quarter?
Yeah, 17-11 and a little back and forth, but the
good shooting by Holliston has been the key.
3 threes in this period, and that's been the name of the game. They've hit their shots.
Jewett and
Campbell.
Wow.
Have you noticed too, Bobby, the footwear on the players tonight? There's a lot of color and a lot of different brands. There's no more. We all wear the same sneaks.
Right, even in the NBA.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Is there a Bob Thacker model?
Yes, it's got the distinctive red sole.
Red sole with this,
yeah.
Like Manolo, whatever his name is.
Remember Bob Cousy had his brand of sneakers?
Yeah.
And it had the distinct, or as Bob would say, the distinctive green sole.
Green.
Green.
G-W-E-E-N. Green. Yes.
So the bottom of the shoe was all green.
Yeah.
A Bobby Cousy basketball shoe with the distinctive green sole.
Green sole. Quite a player. The Houdini of the hardwoods.
That's right. Mr. Basketball.
Mr. Basketball. Well,
He used to coach Boston College when we were students
yeah,
there.
that must have been fun.
Oh, so whenever
Zone press by Holliston.
whenever there was an argument with the ref, my buddy would always yell out, "Hey ref, you're talking to Mr. Basketball. Who do you think's right,
Yeah.
you or him?"
Well, the refs kind of enjoyed that probably, that they got to get into it with Bob Cousy.
You know, and the games are played in that Roberts Center, that that old style
Yeah,
gym.
yeah.
You know,
A
with
pit, we used to call
yeah,
it.
it was like a pit, right?
Yeah.
You had balconies and right over the court.
Like the Palestra back in the day. Well, all of a sudden, Jewett shooting with some confidence. He's got 7 points in the second period.
Press could be bothering the Clockers. They've still got control of this possession. Hastings for two. He might have stepped in the line. Doesn't make it either way. Here comes Aiden Jewett. Ashland's trailing by 2 now. Jewett to Jewett. Bang. Just like that, the Panthers have grabbed a 5-point edge with 3 minutes and 45 seconds left to go until halftime.
Yeah, and it's not the press, it's just that they haven't made their shots.
Dom was so open, he didn't know what to do. He took it in.
There's an example, wide open. He got to the hoop beautifully, but
Went
Good
to an
finish.
odd little spin.
yeah.
Jewett, hard drive. Too fancy.
Well, if that one went down, we'd go home. He was past the
Russell,
back.
ooh, Grover,
Way to get up.
just got that one. Hastings measures, swish!
There we go.
29-27, Ashland trailing by 2. And
One
now
finally
they
goes
slow
out for
it
the
down
clock.
a little.
Yeah,
Bob.
that's, they've been running like a track meet. Clock is ready to sub a couple players, so they give fresh feet out there.
Sean killing the clock. Now he takes it and makes it.
Jewett,
Dangerous Sean Jewett.
yeah,
Shows why he's the captain of the Panthers.
11,
Senior.
11 second quarter points for him. I'd say get on him. He's looking for his offense, and he's making a shot.
Yeah, much more in the second period, and actually much more needed in the second period after the 11-point first period. Rabidou can't answer. Aiden with the rebound.
That's a turnover, but no call.
In the corner to Sean, gives it right back, and Campbell lost it.
Kickball.
Stays white, I believe, yes.
Yeah.
Who's got it? Who's got it?
White ball.
Kevin is going to inbound it.
Russell will inbound it, and
College is in.
I tell you, the press hasn't been effective in terms of turnovers, Bob, but it's been effective in terms of changing the tempo of the game and the way the clock is going to the hoop. They're beating the press. All they have to do is finish their offense and make their shots.
Yeah, it's without getting steals, it did sort of discombobulate the Clocker offensive set. Latessa takes it into the lane, dishes. Rabidou takes it in and dishes underneath. Oh, we got fouled, but it didn't. No, we traveled.
They call it travel.
Calls a travel on Ben College. Didn't see it, Bob.
Nice pass there
Yeah.
underneath by Rabidou, and maybe he shuffled his feet.
Yeah, maybe we couldn't see it.
In either case, he didn't finish the shot. They've missed a lot of inside layups.
A long
Long
three.
shot.
No, right on line, but just a little too strong.
Rebound lying on his back on the floor. Shouldn't happen.
Good hard move, and it goes. Spencer Merkin makes his mark. 33-27, Ashland trailing 6
All
now.
of a sudden, from up 6, they're down 6 with a minute left. It's been a seesaw period for the
Oh,
Clockers.
a foul. Let's see now. Where are we, Bob? That's not going to be a penalty. The Panthers have fouls to waste. That's only their 4th team foul.
Yeah,
Only
Taylor Cotting's 3rd.
Only their minute left in the half. Kevin Russell, no.
Good box out there, good rebound.
Oh, Merkin again, wild. Great follow.
Weak side, wide
Jake
open.
Waldman.
Nobody covered him up, and the ball badly missed, but right into Waldman's hands.
36 seconds left, 24 on the shot clock. Latessa to Russell. Finds Rabideau, takes it into the key. In trouble, gets blocked, gets it back. Latessa for three. No, no, no.
2 rims and out.
Wow, 3 chances for that one to go down. 16 seconds left, shot clock off. Underneath they go, too far under. Did he step on the line? He did.
Line, so 10 seconds left.
Either his foot or the ball.
Clockers have a chance to chip away at this a little bit.
They're down 8, Bob.
Yeah.
Nice to get something here before halftime. We're under 7 seconds left. And he gets stripped. Sean Jewett lays it in at the buzzer, and he's going to shoot a free throw.
Just what you don't want to have happen, happen. They called a foul on a strip. Call a foul, makes the basket. Insult to injury.
Wow. Now it's a 10 or 11 point game. Ashland going into the locker room. Clock is at 0, so the boys are off the court. And Sean, more bad news, has found the range from the free throw line. And just like that, Holliston has grabbed an 11-point lead here at Ashland High School. It was 17-11 at the end of the first period. And Holliston with a great second period, a hot shooting second period.
27 points.
Led by the Jewett boys. 27 points in that second period. And Clockers had the ball with 10 seconds left in the half, and somehow Holliston ended up getting 3 points.
God. Yeah.
Again, Ashland ended up with nothing.
Well, Sean Jewett, 14 second quarter points. The Panthers put up 27. They were down 6. They were at halftime. They were up 11. And the worst possible thing that could happen, a strip, a foul, a basket, and a free throw with no time left on the clock. So, hey, uphill climb again in the second half, but the Clockers showed some real promise in that first half. It just kind of evaporated in that second quarter. Let's see what they can do in the second half, Bobby.
We'll be back.
Tonight's basketball game is brought to you in part by Townhouse. Pizza, roast beef, subs, and more. Located at 300 Elliott Street in Ashland, give them a call at 508-881-3010.
Bob, what was that scoring in the first half?
Oh, my goodness, Bobby. Anyway, at the end, not something we want to relive, but Sean Jewett went off in that second period for 14. His brother Aiden has 7. Luke Campbell has 10 for the Panthers. They totaled 38 in the first half. For the Clockers, Rabideau with 5. Jake Latessa has 3. Grover 2. Shea Hastings 7. Kavanaugh 5. And Russell 5. Total of 27. So 38-27. Clockers got a lot of work to do in the second half.
Let's see how they come out. Very discouraging end to the first half. And now an official's timeout.
Clock adjust.
The game. Only 1 second went off the shooting clock.
Game clock 7:50, so 10 seconds have been played. It should be at 20 seconds.
Andy Rund over there, and Steve Moshkovitz.
Masters of the electronic equipment.
What they say, they can change the Greenwich time if necessary.
They can change history, and they probably have over the years.
They can roll back the clock. They can roll it ahead. Almost mystical power. Clock is swinging it. Kevin Russell is open. Takes it. It wouldn't fall. Grover crashes the boards and then comes away with it.
And this is what they had in the first half, control of the boards. They got to get control of the boards in the second half. And they got to shoot a little bit better.
Hastings finds a way. dishes. Kavanaugh can't get it. Hastings gets the board. Somehow lost it, but Grover picked it up. Kevin again. This time it's a three.
And Russell with his first three, and that's a big three. They're going to need some help from him offensively.
Good start to the second half for Ashland, but they trail by 8. Luke Campbell, a pretty good player. Back rims that one. Aiden Jewett takes it back, gives it to Sean. He walked, and they called it.
Yeah, too anxious to get that shot off. He stepped sideways.
I've noticed Sean has a tendency to take a few steps as he's receiving the pass.
What they call in the NBA the Euro step, or some variant of.
Interesting. We'll start calling it that.
Yeah, it means you travel.
Rabidou's open. Cornered that one.
Clock is controlled.
Rabidou again takes the foul, but didn't get the shot up.
Well, he barely can walk after that one. A lot of contact there.
Great up fake. Just underway in the second half. Holliston 38, Ashland 30. Russell the fall-away three.
A little too much sideways motion.
Yeah.
Step into it, step towards the basket. If anything, go straight up. Right back into the pressure, but the ball goes down. Waldman.
He had a big play in the first half, too.
He did.
Number 5, Jacob Waldman. Gets the start here in the second half. Didn't start the game. Oh, Rabidou. Offensive. Wow.
Kevin gets up wincing and limping a bit. Also called for the foul.
I was wondering how he got that free path to the hoop. It's because someone had set up a barricade.
Yeah, he has 3. 5 he disqualified in high school basketball, and they need him on the court. Pretty heavily taped left thumb, Bobby, too. So he's always in there trying.
Aiden Jewett, in and out. Kevin Russell clears.
That's what the Clockers need, is a little bit of defense like that, and they need to put up the
Rabidou
basket.
to Russell. He's open. Kavanaugh couldn't get it to go. Hastings comes away with it.
It is a fortunate bounce for the Clockers.
New shot clock. They dish. Swish! Brandon Grover. Clockers within 7 now.
2 threes to start the second half for the Clockers. Got to keep playing defense.
Jewett blocked
Nice
by
block.
Grover.
Nice block there.
Ahead of the pack. Up and in.
Grover.
Brandon Grover sparking the Clockers with 5 quick points.
Great defense, too.
Gives Sean Jewett something to think about, having his shot blocked like that.
Yeah.
Campbell trying to reset. Keeps his pivot foot, gets it back. Makes a nice little move. Couldn't get the bounce. Russell clears. Rabidou under pressure by Jewett, I should say. They lost it. Sean Jewett with a great defensive play. The Clockers get it back. Brandon Grover again. Calls for the ball. Gets it. Gives it back. Russell, no. Foul underneath. Against Ashland, I
Tom
guess.
Kavanaugh, I think, a little too aggressive, trying to get a position to rebound. His second foul. Tell you, the Clockers are playing very aggressively, Bob. They're dominating physically, but just can't get the ball to go down. A lot of hands on hips with the Panthers, though. They're not going very deep in their bench.
Yeah.
So the Clockers need to keep up the pace.
Ty
Use their
Cotting
bench.
is shaken up on that one, number
Yeah.
12. He
Yeah.
stays in the game. Oh, there's a clear path up and in. Aiden Jewett.
Can't let that happen. I don't care how tired you are, you got to make that basket.
Latessa to Brandon Grover. No. Cotting clears. 42-35. Ashland trailing by 7. Campbell trying to make a play. Cotting wild. Russell clears. Ahead to Latessa. He goes and dishes Dom turns it down. Shea Hastings, foul line, in and out. Cotting with the board.
That was pretty much down the well, but came out.
Cotting
Just
goes down
unfortunate.
again.
Hastings, nice spot-up jump shot.
Merrick. That's not his name, is it? Merkin. Spence Merkin.
Grover draws his third foul. He's playing good defense.
All day.
Spencer Merkin, 2 points in the first half.
Pretty good bench player off the bench. Here's the other rookie. Jake Rims is in the game wearing number 2, the freshman.
This is the second.
Kavanaugh, the touch pass to Latessa, gets it back. Couldn't get it to go. Fights again and misses.
Oh my. Oh
Kevin
my.
Russell with that second chance. Too bad.
Clock is missing really close in. A lot of shots, really close.
Oh, you can't give that kid any room. A tip-in attempt by Cotting misses.
Good hustle there. Latessa saving that one.
Hard, push, dish. No good by the freshman. Rimska wasn't shy.
I tell you, Latessa's been listening, Coach. He's pushing the ball. He's working it, Bob. Panthers making a substitution. One of their infrequent substitutions.
Collins is in for Grover.
Yeah, Clock is respond.
And Kavanaugh's going to sit.
Well, I thought Jake might make him work a little bit, but he's picking him up half court.
Oh, double dribble.
Yeah, 2 hands on the ball. He's mad at himself, but takes it out on Jake Latessa. And Jake's got to be careful. He's got a tee.
Latessa stolen by Jewett, fouled by Latessa. Sean Jewett has a way of poking that ball while you're dribbling.
Yeah, he does.
Shaking it loose.
You know, you got to put your backside into him, and
Good
you got to use
defensive
your
player.
You got to use your passing ball. You don't have to dribble past the guy every time.
Ashland already with 4 fouls, 2:07 left in the third.
5-second violation.
11.
Oh no!
Fine.
Oh, no violation. He's giving a foul to Jake. That's just
Wow.
wow.
Piling on. Coach gets Jake out.
Yeah.
Brings in Kevin Rabidou.
Again.
Reminds him of the rule.
Too bad, because Jake was playing real good
Yes.
defense.
Set up.
Jewett calls a play. Excuse me, Campbell. Strong block by Russell.
Well,
And a foul on Hastings by either Merkin, number 4, or Campbell. Who they give it to?
Waldman.
Waldman, excuse me, 5.
Only 2 fouls on Holliston. These officials are letting them play. That's okay. But the clock is an 8-point deficit. They've only chipped 3 points off the lead, Bob. Got to keep their energy up.
Rabidou finds. Russell's long shot. Oh, Campbell with the play, and they steal it.
Nice defensive play
Wow.
that time. Campbell, good hustle, good hands, very opportunistic. He's been quiet this half, Bob.
Yeah, he's had some moves to the hoop, but nothing's gone.
Yeah, had 10 points in the first half. It's
Here
been
he is
all
again, but
Jewett.
Hastings is playing good defense on him. He tries to go base, steps away, and makes a... It's a 2. 45-35, Ashland trailing by 10.
There's a
1 minute left in the third period.
One-man dribbling exhibition and wore out the defense and put up that rainbow that went in.
Rebound. Follow through, boys.
Underneath the Clockers have it, can't get it to go. Hastings can't find the handle. Clockers save it, but it's out of bounds.
It's not for lack of trying, Bob, and not for lack of opportunities. The Clockers have just missed a ton of layups.
Control it.
It's a learned thing. You have to learn how to take the contact.
And there's a
There's a
nice
steal.
steal. Ben, no, that's Shea Hastings. Strong to the hoop. He got 2 free throws for his trouble.
Yeah, not quite a clear path. Probably not a bad idea with only 3 team fouls to give the foul there. Merkin, Spencer will be. Shea will be shooting
Swish.
up here.
Two big free throws by Shea Hastings.
It's the second, so we're down to an 8-point differential. A lot of work. And not much in the way of result, Bob. The Clockers could have been a lot closer.
Jewett a long 3. No. College. Ben with the board.
15 seconds in this period.
It's it to Kevin. To the other Kevin. Shea's going to take it, turns it down, goes into the lane, misses the floater, and a jump ball.
Possession arrow, Holliston with 4.4 seconds left. And again, the clock is at the end of a period, not taking advantage of that last opportunity.
4 seconds now. Full court pressure. Don't foul, don't foul. Good if it goes. It misses everything. And 3 periods are in the book, and it's Holliston 45 and Ashland 37. Clockers come back from an 11-point deficit. Cut it to 8.
Yeah.
And just 8 minutes left now, Bob.
Yeah, after giving up 27 second quarter points, they give up 7 in the third. Much better defense, and I think the conditioning and the way the Clockers have brought it to Holliston has had an effect. But they still have to get past this 8-point deficit. Going to be tough, Bobby, but they got to keep pushing. I think that's the way they maybe win this game is they got to turn it into a track meet. Not let Holliston slow the clock down.
I'll say this. I wouldn't look for turnovers from Holliston. You know, they have a team that's primarily guards.
Yeah.
And they're all pretty good ball
Yeah,
handlers.
they've got some options.
You know, they make good pass. They don't throw away the ball a lot. And, you know, you're not going to steal the ball from Sean Jewett too often.
No, you got to limit their number of chances, not give them second shots.
Push them out and dominate the boards.
And I don't keep track of missed lay-ins, but the Clockers would be well ahead in this game if they could just finish at the rim. See what happens, Bob. 45-37, 8 minutes left in this game. Clockers' first possession as they head from right to left on your screen, left to right for us.
Kevin Russell at the arc. Ben. Kevin to Kevin. Little fall away, it's good.
Little left-handed floater. Kevin finishes that one. That's a tough shot, Bobby.
45-39, Ashland trailing by 6.
Maybe a good sign.
Spencer Merkin.
Yeah, giving him
running the
a
show.
little break.
Yeah. See if they can make some use out of him cutting, and he has to come out and get it. As Merkin lost his dribble. Jewett takes it to lane, got bumped along the way by Brandon Grover. The 6th foul.
That's Grover's 4th.
On Ashland in this half.
So Latessa with 4, Grover with 4, and that's big for the defense. Latessa coming back in.
Geez, Holliston again with only 3 team fouls, Bob.
Yeah.
Ashland's in the is going to be Holliston's going to be in the bonus on Ashland's next foul. So the Clockers already have 6.
And that can make a difference, obviously. Here's another
traveling.
Little shimmy step.
Did he travel with his eyes? What did he do?
I didn't see it.
It was a statue.
I didn't see it. You looked like you were standing still.
Yes, I did.
He's got gold in his shoes. Maybe
Yes,
the
yeah.
flash got in the ref's eyes or something. But whatever, it benefits the Clockers.
Clockers go into the Harlem Globetrotter weave. Latessa, Rabidou, back rims a three. Shea, Hastings, Latessa for three. Yes! Jake Latessa
That's a big
brings
three.
the Clockers to within three.
That's a big three. A lot of motion, and they didn't get any closer to the basket, but they did open up Latessa for a wide open three. Rattled in.
Campbell step back three. Air ball, Ashland ball. Clockers with a chance to tie it on a three ball here. They're down three.
Yeah.
6:38 left to go at Ashland High School.
I'll tell
The
you,
Clockers and the Panthers.
if I'm the Clockers, I'm moving. Keep that motion going. Pretty static offense right now.
Russell, back rim. Oh, Jake with a bad foul.
That's Jake, and that'll be it for Jake.
Jake didn't like it, but there was no doubt about that one, Jake. He jumped and slapped.
Yeah, good hustle to the rim, but you gotta, with 4 fouls especially, you gotta be.
I'm glad he got that three ball down
Yeah.
before he got disqualified from the game by his 5th personal foul. Jake's not happy.
No, nor should he be.
Doesn't like the calls against him. And who's shooting this now? It's going to be Jacob Waldman. He's had a couple of shining moments. The first end of a one-on-one. Make the first, you get the second. Miss the first, and the ball's alive. For fouls 7, 8, and 9 in the half. And this was Ashland's 7th. In and out. Oh, nice rebound. Aiden Jewett steps in, does a spin move, gets to the hoop, and gets a foul off of Kevin Russell.
So important to get those rebounds off.
Very
Missed free
clever
throws.
play, huh?
Yeah, now they get back to the line. They stop the clock. Fouling Russell. It's like momentum changing.
Leads at 4. This is a 2-shot foul, I believe. It is, and he misses the first. Aiden can't believe it. That was so far off. He's got one more.
Yeah, looked like he couldn't wait to get rid of that ball.
Much better. Ashland trailing by 5, 47-42. Rabidou against Merkin.
Play with him, buddy.
Shea Hastings.
Turn, corner.
Tom Kavanaugh into Russell, dishes it out. Somebody snuck into the game on me. It's Ben Arms. Great move and one. Russell strong to the hoop,
Nice.
pays off.
Nice left-hand finish. He is a lefty, Bob, and that always confuses the defense.
Ben Arms into the game, number 4 for Ashland. First time we've seen him tonight.
Yeah.
Russell brings Ashland within 2.
Yeah. Now
A sneak away. Sean Jewett fouled by Kavanaugh. Jewett goes down in a heap. He's okay.
That was a hard foul.
Did not make the basket. He's got 2 free throws. He's going to have to earn it the hard way.
Norman Kavanaugh's third. Jewett,
This is a 2-shot foul.
2 shots.
Ashland now, Holliston now in the double bonus for the rest of the game. 5:51 to go. Holliston still with only 4 fouls. They have 2 to waste.
Yeah, they've been very lenient about the Holliston fouls.
Nice, Holliston.
2-possession game now, Bob, back up to a 4-point lead.
Important free throws, they always are.
Come on, boys. Go.
That's how to break the press diagonals.
Ben Arms finds Russell. Kavanaugh for 3.
No good.
No. Tipped. Kevin Russell has it. Gets it back. Sets. 3 balls. Swish!
Big 3, Russ.
Clock is within 1.
Russ, 8 points this period. That's
Foul by Arms. This is a double bonus, so this is 2 shots for Holliston.
That's what you don't want to do is Yeah, you want to be aggressive, but you don't want to get them to the line. That's how they get free points. They're in the double bonus bar.
Aiden Jewett 1 for 2 last time, a few seconds ago when he was at the line. But he's got the range now. Cans the first. And the second. That puts the lead and the Clocker deficit at 3. And arms, the 10-second line in effect. Hastings a long 2. Swish. 51-50. Ashland trailing by 1.
Get us a game, Bobby.
5 minutes left. Aiden Jewett air ball. Ashland ball. Clockers with a chance to take the lead. Brandon Grover is in. Ben Arms is out.
I think this press is a mistake on the part of Holliston. Clockers have beaten the press pretty easily. And then they've got wide open shots on the other end. And it wears Holliston out.
And Jewett's not on the ball.
Nope.
Sean, that is. And he's the toughest defender, on that one-on-one.
Yeah. Well, this is the 5th foul on Holliston. They've got, like you said, they got fouls to waste one.
One more to waste now. They're in the double bonus with Ashland having 10 fouls, so they'll be shooting 2 free throws the rest of the way. Hastings turns it down, steps back. Oh, front rim. Great rebound. Grover gets it. Clockers take the lead.
Well, same things, Bob. Limit the second shots, push the ball when they get on offense, take care of the ball.
Sean Jewett, a beautiful move and 1.
Little man to the hoop.
He sliced through beautifully.
Yeah.
Holliston retakes the lead, and a free throw coming by Sean Jewett. He must be in the 20s by now. What does he get, 17?
18 points.
18 points with one more attempt here. Missed it. Who's got it? It's Hastings. 53-52, Ashland trailing by 1. Kevin Russell bringing it up, uncontested. Now they double him. Rabidou. Grover almost lost the handle. Kevin resets at the top of the arc. Russell to Shea Hastings. Shot clock at 5. Rabidou takes it. It won't go. It's out of bounds. It's Holliston ball. 3:52 to go. Holliston leading by 1.
You know, Bobby, we're down to 3:52 in this 4th period. I don't think we've seen a timeout yet.
According to the scoreboard, Ashland has taken a timeout somewhere along the line.
I don't remember it.
I don't either. Aiden knifes in, makes a sweet move. Timeout Ashland, speak of the devil.
It is that timeout. Clockers clawed back into this when they actually had the lead, Bobby. Now trailed by 3 because they're playing kind of a passive defense. They need to get in those passing lanes. They need to keep Holliston away from the hoop, and they gave up a nice little right-handed runner that time. Too easily. But they're in this game. They got a chance to win this game. They just have to maintain their defensive pressure, keep the offensive track shoes on, and finish their shots.
Ashland coaching staff led by Colin Murphy in his first year, assisted by Scott Soderberg. John Noel has the JVs. Andy Grace has the freshman, and Jeff Allen has the middle school squad. All new coaching staff this season. And Clocker's boys have showed us that they're capable of playing some exciting basketball. They've shown it here tonight.
Yeah, it's been a fun game.
Against Holliston, they jumped out early, fell behind, and now have clawed their way back into the game in the 4th period with 3:29 to go. They're down 3, and they've got the ball.
Interesting Holliston lineup on the floor. They're not going to press now. And
The freshman's bringing it up, Bob.
yeah,
Jake Rimza.
Freshman bringing the ball up.
Coach Murphy giving the kid a chance.
Yeah, in crunch time.
Kavanaugh drops it off, I guess you'd say. Rimska finds Shea. Shot clock under 10. Kevin takes it. No good.
3 Panthers there for the rebound that time.
Aiden, his patented move. That's how the game started, right there.
Yep.
Very sweet jumper. Clockers are now down 5.
Yeah, Aiden Jewett 6 points this period, and he's been the difference maker.
Wide open, Kavanaugh can't get it to go. The Clockers crash the boards. Grover comes away with it. Rimsa off the mark. Oh, down he goes, and I guess he got fouled by Kavanaugh.
Yeah, Dom, his 4th.
Didn't see it, but he went down.
You know, Dom's strong, and if he makes contact, he makes contact. He hasn't given up a touch foul yet.
You know, I've really seen him emerge the last 2 games that we've seen him.
Yeah.
He's getting better every minute he's out there.
Yeah.
And, you know, sometimes when you play a long football season, and the football season is the longest season of the fall sports, it takes you a little while to get into a basketball mode.
Yeah, I think you still want to hit people. He's a physical player. Good athlete.
Important free throws.
And here we go.
And Aiden Jewett is the
back
wrong
on-
guy to foul.
Back on 7 with 2.5 minutes to play.
Rabideau ahead. Sean Jewett's got him. Loses his dribble. Grover has it. See if Grover can come alive here. He had a great spurt in the 4th period. He's got it. He takes a 3 off the rim.
Yeah, a little too much reliance on that 3, Bobby. There's not a lot there for a rebound. So Clockers need to cut to the hoop, make the lay-ins, and get this lead down. 2 minutes left in the game. They can't make a mistake now.
Sean may have double dribbled. What do they call him?
Yeah, they're calling him underneath. It's a blocking foul. And that disqualifies Brandon Grover with his 5th foul. So 2 Clockers have now fouled out of the game. 2 good defensive players. Jewett's got a lot of energy. Probably the smallest man on the court, Bob, but he's done a lot of damage.
Jake Gribbs is back in. Coach Murphy asking a lot of the freshmen. These free throws in the last minute or so have been deadly.
Yeah, Holliston still 5 team fouls. The clock is well over the 10.
Sean Jewett cracks 20 points on the night and has given the Panthers a 9-point edge with 1 minute and 40 left to go.
Clockers need a lot of offense and right away.
Dom takes it to the basket and banks it home.
Yeah.
Timeout Ashland. 61-54, Clockers are down 7. And they call that quick timeout to set up a defense on the inbounding by the Panthers.
Yeah, they can't give the Panthers that 10-second timeline. They have to play defense all over the court. They're down 7. They need if not turnovers, Bob, they need to force the Panthers into bringing the ball up quickly so they can get into their defensive set. Nice little hoop there.
Yeah,
That's what we
very much needed.
And
it was good to see the aggression going to the basket instead of settling for the 3.
That's what we've been looking for the whole game. Sean Jewett, no points in the 1st and 3rd period. 14 and 8 in the 2nd and 4th.
Isn't that something,
Yeah,
huh?
yeah. Apparently he doesn't like odd numbers. He only scores in even numbered periods. But he's done a good job. He's taking care of the ball.
He's like LeBron, you know. LeBron, you know, LeBron let's see if my teammates can win this game.
This game, I'm
if
just
it
gonna,
gets too close, then I'll just take over. Yeah.
I'm just going to get assists this game. He's played pretty much the whole way. I don't think he's come out of the game. And really, if you think about it, Latessa and Grover both have fouled out. Kevin Rabideau has 4 fouls. This 14 fouls from those guys who play real strong defense against the guards.
And the whole Holliston teams only had about 11 in the whole game.
Yeah, here's the trap.
Oh, he fell down after he threw the pass.
If
And
that's,
wow.
that was one of those who caused the contact. But regardless,
It was well sold.
Sean Jewett's going to the line for a pair. The only good thing there is that the clock doesn't move when you do that.
Trying to build on a 22-point night and give his team better than the 7-point lead they have. Another swish. And another swish. Clark is hustling now, and they have to. They're down 9. Rimza, swish!
There you go.
3. The freshman breathes some life into the final minute.
Well, this time they just have to get some of that.
Hewitt.
No need to foul. Just keep the pressure on. Don't let them have a
Panthers
second shot.
calling for motion, and they're getting motion.
And there's the turnover. Oh,
Ooh.
who's that foul?
Ooh, who's that on?
That foul should be on the Holliston player.
Wow. Holliston with a knack of going to the floor and getting the foul call.
That time, I don't know if they called a jump ball, I guess.
Wow.
Possession
Excuse
after.
me.
I don't know, looked like it had to be a foul call. But 42 seconds left in a 6-point deficit.
Yes, the foul was on Holliston. They have 6 now, Bob.
All right.
Hastings in the lane brings the Clockers to within 4. 30 seconds left.
D up, D up. Gotta hurry back.
Campbell with the ball. Russell bothers him.
Now you're gonna have to foul.
Now Jewett has it. He gets pushed.
Kevin hurt us, and yeah, you can't let him dribble out the clock. There's only a 1.3 second differential between the shot clock and the game clock, so you got to foul. At this point, that should be the strategy the rest of the way in. If they're going to shoot from the free throw line, they shoot. Jewett back to the line. The Jewett brothers have, I think, 42 of their 63 points.
Another swish. Five points in 19 seconds. 6 points in 19 seconds. Timeout someone.
Yeah, by the clockers. That's Jewett 9 of 10 from the free throw line.
Oh, yeah, those have been daggers.
Yeah.
Both Jewetts from the free throw line.
Yeah, yeah. A little
But
Sean
they've each missed one?
Yep.
Man.
Yeah, the Jewett brothers have done a good job for the Panthers offensively, and enough. Now it's a 6-point differential. 42 seconds left, Bob, something like that.
No doubt about it.
Yeah.
If the Panthers had one banger underneath,
Yeah.
they would be a much more formidable opponent for the Tri-Valley League.
Well, if you look at their program, if you can believe it, they have a 6'4" Adam Slicer. Hasn't been on the court as far as I know.
Yeah, and
They have Waldman listed at 6'2".
Yeah.
I'll believe that when I see it.
we haven't seen him either.
No.
And Winston hasn't played either, and he's 6'2".
Yeah.
And Chris Ryan, of course, we should say Chris Ryan, one of their best players, number 2,
Yeah.
out of action, injured tonight.
Yeah. And a freshman? No, a junior rather. Yeah, clock is 19.3 seconds. I'm sorry. They need to score and score quickly, very quickly. They need 2 threes. It's a 2-possession game.
Dom gets it to Kevin, who takes it. He's fouled. He traveled, they say.
Wow.
That's a sad way to end it.
Wow.
Merkin's going to enter for some reason. A better defender than Waldman, I guess. 11 seconds. Better dribbler. Yeah, that's why they got Merkin in. Hastings gives the foul.
Well,
Merkin's got 2, but there's just 10 seconds left. It's a 2-possession game. 1 free throw here by Merkin should seal it for the Red.
Didn't get it there, Bobby. Short arm that one.
First trip to the line, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Yeah. That first free throw is always a mystery to the shooter. You never know what's going to happen. Big free throw gives Holliston a 7-point lead. Rabidou, the long 3, doesn't go. He gets it back. He takes another one. That one doesn't go. And this game is history. It's in the books. The final score: Holliston 66 and Ashland 59. A very entertaining ball game between two good teams here tonight, and the clock is very, very competitive against the Panthers, and had their chances, and just couldn't put it together in the end. And I guess we got to blame those Jewett boys. Now, we had a Jewett at one time, and we loved it.
Yeah.
Timmy, I think was his name, and he really filled it up for Ashland.
Tim was a terrific offensive player. I don't know if there's any relation, but these two boys played their relative roles to perfection. Sean Jewett played the point guard, also filled it up offensively in the second and fourth periods, Bob. And his brother, pretty consistent, 7 first-half points, and I didn't count them up yet, but I think like 12 second-half points. So they just, the Jewetts really were the name of the game tonight.
Nice players.
Yeah, yeah.
And nice defensive players as well.
Yeah, no, the Panther team came into this gym with one of their better players out. They were 3 and 4. They had lost to Millis, who Ashland had beaten. We thought there might be some hope, and the Clockers showed flashes at times. They dominated the boards. They limited Holliston to 1 shot in a lot of the possessions, but just in the end couldn't get it done often enough that they came out on top on this one. They missed a ton of easy layups at the rim too, Bobby, which you wouldn't expect them to do.
I'm still trying to solve the puzzle of Kevin Russell's game.
Yeah.
Like so many players at all levels, they love the 3-point shot. I get that. You know, he can have the 3 anytime he wants.
Yeah.
A lot of times because of his height, and I get that. And not particularly great around the hoop offensively. And
no, but he had,
but
he had 16 points, and he could have had a ton more if he could have made his. You think a kid with that size and that leaping ability? Yeah, you're right. They fall in love with the 3, but he had a chance to score almost at will inside.
But would you call him a low post player?
No,
me either.
They don't want to play low post.
But
these days.
he can. I thought he was very good streaking to the basket, getting the ball and going in strong. He had some good plays like that. I would have loved to have seen more of them.
He plays good defense. Sometimes he plays the point guard.
Yeah, he can do anything. If he does anything that's asked for him.
Yeah.
Asked of him, I should say. And, you know, he can defend, he can rebound, and he can score.
Yeah. Inside
and out. But he's not a conventional low post player. You can't get it into him and then watch him make moves underneath.
No.
But get him on the fly, get him on the run,
and
he'll take it strong to the basket and make some.
Well, same thing. Shea Hastings shows some flashes for this team. He scored 13 tonight. Russell had 16. They were the big scorers for the Clockers, and Brandon Grover snuck in there with 9 points. So they had some distribution tonight, Bob. They just missed too many bunnies. They scored 59 points, but they left a bunch on the table.
Yeah, that's a fair statement. I thought Shea Hastings played a good game. I would have liked to have seen him shoot more in the 4th period when the Clockers really needed it, and where Brandon Grover had a nice hot streak, but was finding trouble getting his shot.
Yeah, they had trouble with finding consistent offense, and that's one of the problems with a team like this that doesn't have a traditional go-to guy.
Yes.
You have a hot guy and then he's not hot, and you have a cold guy and then he's hot. So, it's more positional. I guess it's a generic type of offense where you got to find the guy that's in the right spot, and get a good basket, a good opportunity to get a basket. Again, I've been beating this drum all night, but the fact that they missed so many balls inside really hurt the Clockers. They fouled out 2 players tonight. They had 2 other players with 4 fouls each. So the free throw situation coming down the stretch was big. Holliston went to the line a lot in that final period. And Sean Jewett didn't miss. He missed 1 free throw. He was what, 2, 4, 6, 8. He was 9 for 11 from the stripe.
I also like the play of Dominic Kavanaugh tonight, particularly under the boards in the first half.
Yeah, like you said,
he was
made
great.
improvement.
He's improving every game. And, you know, there's a long tradition in the Tri-Valley League of being a team of football players playing basketball.
Yeah,
you know,
athletes
and,
playing another sport.
I think Dom is still shaking off some of that.
Yeah.
And but he gets better every game, and I think by the end of the season he's going to be even better than he was tonight.
You're right. He's looked better each game we've seen him. I don't think he's probably going to be the first option offensively, but he's an option. He wound up with 7 points tonight. Not a bad offensive night for him.
And Latessa's got the eye of the tiger too. And
I think they play hard.
And I think you know, if he plays with that kind of energy in the next game, he'll start to find his stride and be a big contributor for Ashland also.
Yeah.
And it was good to see Jake Rimsa get in the game, make a 3-pointer.
Yep.
And Mason Domanowitz, number 5, did himself proud as well in the a few minutes that he got into the game as well.
Yeah, they had a lot of contributions from a lot of kids, and the coach, at this point, with the record they've got, I think realistically they know where they are. So putting the freshmen in, letting them play, letting the JV players come up, getting some seasoning, not a bad idea.
Getting close to the midway point in the season, Clockers roughly 2-6 at this stage of the game. And just 1 Tri-Valley League win, just 2 wins on the season so far. But I look for big improvement from Ashland in the second half. Come see the boys. There's a boys game or a girls. Girls are doing pretty well. They're close to 500, if not better. And there's a game here every Tuesday and Friday night, either a boys or girls game, usually Tuesdays and Fridays. Check the internet for the actual schedule. And come on out to the gym on a cold night and see Ashland High School athletics. And at home, of course, you can see them on WACA-TV right here, the exclusive home of Ashland High School varsity sports. Tonight's crew included Connor Donovan, Mackie Kotob, Cameron Tabo, and tonight's game produced and directed by Todd Carter. My partner is Bob Martell. I'm Bob Thacker. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Tonight's basketball game is brought to you in part by Townhouse. Pizza, roast beef, subs, and more. Located at 300 Elliott Street in Ashland, give them a call at 508-881-3010.